Are you ready?
I guess, it's my favorite thing.
It has been about a month that my mom has been using the Lifewave patches. And so we're going to see today what her results are so far. We're tracking them on this health benefits tracker. So I highly recommend using that to evaluate your own progress if you're using the patches. And I don't know what she's going to say right now. So it'll be fun to hear. Mom, how's it been going?
I think okay. Usually I always remember to put them on. Sometimes I forget to take them off,
Yep, that's happened
but
to
I
me before.
think I'm doing pretty good. They're pretty easy, obviously, to use.
Good, good. Do you feel like anything is better?
I don't know if I feel lots different, maybe a little bit. I think I am sleeping a little better. I've noticed my fingernails are really growing and I think they're stronger. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It
Good.
must. It must have something.
Let's go through this, and her answers will shed some light on if things are improving or not. We can't always tell when something has improved because we don't notice that it's bothering us as much. For this first section, a higher number is better with these symptoms. So 10 is excellent, 1 is very poor. Your quality of sleep.
So it's definitely still needs to be better. But I do feel like I'm sleeping deeper when I sleep.
Okay.
I know I had a dream last night. I lost a tooth. I was glad it was a dream.
Have you had many dreams lately, or is that a new thing?
Not a lot. I don't have dreams as much as like Steve does.
Okay.
I'll say oh man, 6. Because I still never sleep all the way through the night, which would be nice.
Mhm. Understand that. Well, we're going to keep going. Okay. Mental clarity,
I'll say 8.
energy and vitality,
Um, 7.
stamina,
7.
recovery time from exercise.
And I know I don't exercise hard like you do, but I don't feel like I have trouble after I'm done exercising.
Okay. Uh,
But I'm sure I could exercise harder. So maybe I should just say a 7.
but you are exercising right now. What have you been doing?
So I've been doing the treadmill and I started doing what you said, doing 15 minutes, then get off and do the chair sit-ups from the chair,
With the
then do another
chair
15 minutes
stands, chair
and
squats,
then the chair again.
and then
That
you,
was just sitting up and down, right?
yep. Yeah. It's like
So
doing a
basic,
squat, but with a chair.
right. So basically probably about 33 minutes or so of,
Okay. 5 days a week.
yes, last week, 5 days, this week, 1 so far.
Okay. Hey, you have more. There's plenty of days left in the week. All right. Muscle strength and tone.
Well, I don't know. I probably can't lift something really heavy.
It's your rating, Mom.
Yeah. 7.
Mobility.
I get around pretty good.
Mobility has to do with, right, if you remember your ability, like not just if you're moving throughout the day, but mobility has to do with like, oh, like flexibility and things like that. Being able to reach, pick something down off the ground, put something up on a shelf, mobile, like the
Well,
most,
I can get stuff from the ground. I can reach to a certain extent to a shelf. Um,
my mom is 5 feet tall. So,
I'm shrinking, I think. Um, maybe 7.
skin appearance.
I think I might have rated myself higher than I should have at first, except I don't remember what I said. I don't think it's certainly not any worse. It might be a little better. 7.
Feelings of well-being.
8.
Okay. Now we're going to move on to the section where the lower number is better. Okay. So
Okay.
1 is excellent, 10 is very poor. Pain.
So I do still have some hip pain once in a while, but nothing like I had when I first started. And again, I don't
So it's not constant.
know.
Do you feel it? Do you think at some point every day, or is it even less frequent than that?
I don't know. I guess if I think about it, I might, but
It's a
yeah,
lot.
I think it's better. Treadmill, I don't feel it on when I'm on the treadmill, which
Okay.
is interesting. Maybe we'll say a 5.
Okay. Inflammation.
And that one I never know how to judge. 4.
Headaches.
No headaches. So 1, I guess.
Yep. Mood swings.
I don't really feel like I have mood swings either. Other than if I think about everything I have to do. That's probably not a mood swing.
That's not a mood swing.
I'll say I don't know. I think I could say a 1.
Okay. Fine lines and wrinkles.
Yeah. See, if I look really close, you could probably be the one to judge that.
I think your skin actually looks pretty decent.
Let's say I don't know, a 4. See, that one's a hard one because if you compared me to like a 20-year-old, I obviously have a lot of
No,
wrinkles.
you're comparing you to you. You're comparing you to, this is you comparing you
Yeah.
to maybe say, like, again, we're doing your 30-day.
Yeah, and I don't know. That one's going to be a little tricky to judge, I think, whether it's changed. But I do think I think I took a picture at the very beginning.
Okay.
So I don't know. What did I say?
You said today you said a 4 for
Okay.
fine wrinkles. Age spots.
And that one I didn't feel like I had a lot either. 3.
Okay. Scars.
And I think I'll say it's interesting because that one scar I have, I don't know if it actually seems lighter or if I'm just thinking it is, because I have that big scar from when I had my appendix out.
So you think
and
maybe
I
a
think
little bit lighter.
it might be. I'm sure it will always be there. It's not going to go away because it was big.
Yeah.
But I could probably say a 3.
Okay. And then for you, we were rating other. So we had talked about your hand trimmer.
Yeah, because that doesn't bother me all the time, but it never has bothered me all the time. So I don't know. Maybe a 5. Because obviously it's there some of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what I'm holding.
Hand weakness.
And maybe that'll be a 5.
Okay. Okay.
Some of the things are just very hard to open, even for Steve.
That's okay. Okay, everybody that has been watching has seen all the results popping up in comparison. So you actually are rating many things as improving over the course of time. I think it's gradual, which honestly, I think is a fair representation of how the patch works. Considering
and I would think my age.
A month, some things have changed. They haven't changed night and day radically, but again, most of the stories and the testimonies that I'm sharing with my network are people who have used it for 90 days, 100 days.
Right.
I am excited for where your progress is for using it for 30 days. I think you're doing excellent.
That's good. Well, it would sort of seem like the older you are, it might take longer too. I don't know.
Well, that's why we say you should wear the patches, 1 month of patches for every decade.
Right.
So because you have less stem cells that are currently active to begin with compared to say like me, someone 30 years younger than you, I have more stem cells that are still working for me than you do at your age. Follow along on the journey, hit subscribe so you can see we'll do this again in a month. And I'm excited because we'll be able to do it together.
Oh boy, then you can rate it.
I'll be with you though, face to face.
I know. That's good. That is exciting.